Carly Tenney. Snyder. She's missing and you have to find her. Any questions?
How long she been gone?
She's last seen at Hal Munson's house the night of the fashion show.
Lieutenant Munson?
Yeah, he's the father of her child, but not a suspect. My guess is that she's just making herself scarce, but you never know. She might have run into some kind of trouble. She left her car at Hal Munson's house, so check the cab companies, hotels, airplanes. She's well known, so somebody has to have seen her.
We'll find her.
Good. Keep me posted. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for the hospitality, and the detectives are all over Fairway.
I just don't believe any of this business. Rosanna could never harm Carly.
No, of course she couldn't. And Jack's out of what mind he's got. But if he insists on looking for a corpse, I will find the living Carly.
Jack, you still think that Rosanna did this to Carly?
Can you find another explanation that accounts for Carly being missing and Rosanna being the last person to see her before she disappeared? And Carly's blood being on Rosanna's gardening tools?
Yes, I think that Carly was embarrassed about her fashion show, and that's why
She would have called, Margot.
She's mad at you, Jack. You accused her once again of being in league with Craig. That's why she disappeared, and you know it.
Here's to you, Marshal. To the fastest comeback on record. Thanks in large part to my very accomplished attorney. Oh, I'll drink to that.
Look at him celebrate.
So it would appear.
Just because the man dodged 2 convictions doesn't mean that he's exonerated. Travers is still a criminal and a rapist.
Sweetheart, you are preaching to the choir.
To a fee well earned, and the fact that I can pay it. Don't look now, but your favorite lawyer's watching. Who, Jessica? Mm-hmm. Now, remember what we're celebrating? Your comeback? You tangled with Jessica Griffin or her boyfriend that put you in direct violation of her restraining order, and that means loss of liberty and loss of license. What, free legal advice, Newman? How unlike you. Well, let's just call it a word to the wise. Well, I think it wise that we call it a truce, huh? Especially since Miss Griffin and I are living and working in the same town. That's a noble sentiment. Unfortunately, Miss Griffin holds all the cards. That restraining order prohibits any direct contact of any kind. Duly noted.
And if you don't want to do the Bahamas, we could rent a villa in the south of France.
Ben, Jessica, I didn't notice you arriving. I certainly don't want to make a scene. I just have a question. Jessica, would you like me to leave?
Okay, Lisa and Barbara are on their way to my house.
Oh, Barbara's not driving.
No, I'm going to drive her car over.
Good. It's good.
Rose, what you did this evening, reassuring Barbara that Paul would have forgiven her, I just wanted to thank you.
I did that for Paul.
Yeah, I know. But after everything that Barbara has done, to be able to find that generosity of spirit when you were so suffering yourself is really a lesson to all of us. I guess in spite of whatever troubles or differences we have, we really need to be able to reach out and embrace one another.
I just wish it made me feel better, you know?
Bless your heart.
Oh, sweetheart. Thanks.
You know, give it time. Just give it time, darling. Okay. I'll call you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All
Really,
right.
thank you.
Sorry to chase her off.
Ah, it's okay.
How's Barbara?
She's lousy. Like all of us. You know, I told Lily, I said, I want that woman to suffer. You know, I want her to feel pain. Then I saw her, and she was so broken up. She's a human being. Sometimes human beings do things that they regret, but maybe if they can get past it, then who knows? I'm glad you came back.
Yeah. Not for long. I'm gonna leave town now.
Molly, Mike, hi.
Have you heard anything? Mike filled me in on what's going on.
Well, Jack arrested Rosanna.
Arrested Rosanna? Based on...
Nothing. Nonsense. Speculation. But he's worried about Carly, that's all.
She contact you, Mike?
No, she didn't.
What about Rose or Emily?
Hal's told Emily. I don't know if Emily's talked to Rose yet.
Well, I'm gonna go find Rose. She'd want to help. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come to the car with you,
Thank
okay?
you.
Walk you out.
So, you here to help or what?
Why did Jack arrest Rosanna?
Made him feel like he was doing something.
So you don't think it's possible Rosanna had anything?
No, I don't think it's possible. And yes, I know all about Rosanna and Carly on that boat all those years ago.
It's not what I'm talking about. When you were in Montego with your ex...
Yeah, you tried to seduce my wife the same way you seduced Carly the night before she married Jack? And Rosanna said no? She told me all about that.
She practically attacked Carly. Okay? If I hadn't been there to break it up, she would have done some serious damage. All right, she said she hated Carly, and I tried to reason with her, but she would not listen to that.
And your point?
Are you sure that Rosanna's innocent?
Carly and I have settled all that. Besides, she wouldn't just walk out on Parker without a word.
But Jack, she didn't. She stopped by Hal's and she spent time with Parker.
Yes, and she ran after Rosanna, who hasn't been able to account for the scarf in Emma's garden and Carly's blood on her trowel.
But Carly could have cut her finger on that or
All
something.
right, and the scarf?
Maybe Rosanna took it out of the car with her and dropped it accidentally in the yard on the way to the house. Well, even if she threw it into the mud, Jack, it does not add up to murder, and you know it.
Thank you for your input, Detective.
Come on, please. I'm going at your case here because I care about...
Stop treating me like a rookie!
I don't want you to miss anything, Jack.
I know I've got a personal attachment to this, Margot. I know that. That's why I've been taking my time on this case. I've looked at this thing 10 different ways, and everything points to Rosanna. She had the method, motive, opportunity. She hasn't been able to answer the important questions either.
Jack, she's a multimillionaire. Not answering questions is what they do for a living. Listen to me. You are not going to get anywhere with Rosanna. She's going to not say a word until her lawyers show up. And when those lawyers do show up, they're going to tell her that you don't have a case. She's got no reason to talk to you. Now listen to me. Even if she is guilty, you have yet to prove it.
And in the meantime, Carly could be lying in a ditch, bleeding to death.
There is a restraining order in effect that prohibits this kind of contact.
Jessica, I have no intention of violating your space. Like I said, I didn't notice you coming in, and I didn't want there to be a problem. I must say, though, you look wonderful. It's nice to see you
Man,
out
how
and about.
dare you come over here talking about how good she looks?
The last time I saw the woman, she was recuperating from a bullet wound to the chest. The fact that she's sitting here looking well, enjoying a drink is a good thing. At least I thought so.
Ben, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. I don't want him harassing you. He's sitting over there celebrating his mistrial.
In
his
fact,
bid
I'm
office.
celebrating a case of which I just settled a substantial sum. Why it's any business of yours, Doctor?
Marshall, we will respect your privacy from now on. We just ask that you respect ours, okay?
Absolutely. Look, I didn't come here to fight. But this is a small town. We're bound to bump into each other. All right, if not here in the hotel where I live, then in the courtroom, we're going to have to deal
No,
with each
that's
other.
not the way it works. Not with a restraining order. You understand how a restraining order works, don't you, counselor? Or do I have to call the police and have them explain it to you? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
He's got to know when he's crossing the line. We're over here minding our own business, trying to relax. You got to come over here and be Mr. Nice Guy.
Ben,
oh, man, you
Ben, just stop it, okay? Would you just stop it? Give it a rest, okay?
We already had this conversation. I even told Lily that you were staying because I need you to stay. To hell with what anybody else thinks. Who cares?
Listen to me. I did stay. After everything with Paul. As long as I could. I gotta go now.
No, you can't. Please, not yet. I mean, you're the only one who understands what I'm going through.
Well, you don't think that I'm going through it? This town, it's just... It's not my home, you know? I just gotta find a new place. I gotta make some money. I gotta start over.
So I mean nothing to you?
Did I say that? Look, I think it's really important for you to be around the people you love, and I don't want to be in the way of
Hey,
that.
look, if I can forgive Barbara, then those people, they can forgive you for what
you
you've
think
done.
I care about them or their forgiveness? I mean, you know, I just want what you deserve. I want you to have your shop, you know, your dream. No surprises, no $50 tips, no customers that...
Wait a minute.
No, I just
Hey,
want
wait
you
a
to
second.
be with friends and family.
And nobody's turning down a $50 tip. What do you do?
Of course they're not. Because you're Rose D'Angelo. And you're not gonna have time for walk-ins. I'm gonna call you when I get someplace.
You're not leaving. You're running away. And you're not running from me. It's from that guy. Mr. $50 tip.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Remember when before Barbara showed up, you were grilling me about that guy? What did he look like? What did he say? You're running away from him.
If you think Rosanna's capable of hurting Carly and her baby and then lying about it, then go back to your cabin in your woods and chop wood because we don't need your help.
Craig, every part of me hopes that Carly's alive. Aren't she and I go way back, and I do care about her.
Sure. Plus the fact she might be carrying your baby.
I don't care whose baby it is. I just want them both home where they belong.
In the woods with you?
See, that's the difference between me and you. I don't have to own something to care about it.
Well, I'm glad to see that you two can set aside your differences and work together when it really counts.
You're right, Emma. Carly's what counts.
Katie, hi, come in.
Hi, thank you. I didn't know what picture you wanted me to use of Carly, a regular one or the one from the press release. I figured that's the one people seen the most.
Katie?
Oh, yes, the flyers. I ran off at least 1,000.
Yeah, $10,000 for information on the whereabouts of Carly Tenney Snyder. That's great, thank you.
Sure. So I will leave these here, and I'll go post the rest.
All over town.
Right. Okay. I'll call you when I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna help her outside.
Oh. Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I'm just dropping things.
Why are you nervous?
See, this is what happens. You kiss someone, and then they can't look at you, and they're dropping things all over the place.
Because...
Because it's a scientific principle. You take your energy and you mix it with someone else's, and it just changes things.
Hey, if you let it.
No, trust me, it just happens.
Is this a problem? I mean, I seem kind of worried about this.
No, there's nothing to be worried about. I mean, I'm a married woman. My husband's off who knows where, and he's probably never coming home, but Still, it's just...
Come on. We've been good to each other, right? I mean, we're friends. Okay, we enjoy each other's company. We don't have to do anything about it. Let's just enjoy it, okay? I like you. Hope you like me too.
Okay, so you're saying you feel the same way? I mean, you enjoy my company.
Yeah.
So we feel the same?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
All right. Let's go post these flyers.
Okay. I just have to tell you, I feel so much better than I did a few minutes ago.
Me too.
Okay.
Out by the gazebo? Ah, whatever. Just keep me posted.
Where are you going?
Fair winds. Jack had the cops dig up all the flowers Rosanna planted for the
Oh, for
wedding.
heaven's sakes.
If I don't find Carl,
We're going to find her, Craig. We will.
I'll be back.
Oh, Carly, where are you?
I gotta say, you're starting to get paranoid.
You think? You're a guy who came to town to sell out his best friend. Oh, we've already established you can lie to me to my face, but that was one time. Because I learned to trust people when I came to this town. But you know something? My Atlantic City radar is going up here. And you're lying to me.
You know the guy who gave you the $50 tip?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an old acquaintance of mine. Someone you don't want to know.
What's his name?
Charlie Spangler. He's from Chicago.
Why is he here? Right, no, don't stop now. Come on, let's hear it.
Forced me to say the same reason I agreed to help Barbara. I needed the money.
Well, tell me something else I don't know. Keep going.
Well, Spangler's a guy I owed. But as it turns out, I owe him a little more than I thought I did.
So that's why he's here? Oh my God, he threatened you. He did that
No,
to you?
he did not. He did not. Don't you get it? He threatened you.
Marshall's right.
Marshall's right.
Yes, this is a small town, and we are going to run into each other. And you can't want to go to the mat with him every time he decides to do something objectionable.
But he has no business talking about how good you look. He has no business saying anything to you. You have a restraining order.
Yeah, well, that doesn't change who he is, right? He's pushy, he's arrogant, and he's relentless. And as long as we keep giving him what he wants, which is attention, then he's just going to keep on... We have to just let it roll off our backs, babe. Just let it roll off our backs, okay? And maybe he'll just go away.
Let's just go home.
No, I'm not going home. I'm not going to hide. But I'm not going to let him know he gets to me either.
But he does get to you.
But he doesn't have to know that. And every time you jump to my defense, we just have to act like he doesn't matter, okay? And just enjoy each other.
What are you saying? We're supposed to bluff?
Yes.
See, this is what I get for marrying a card shark. Okay, all right, fine. Fine, we won't play your way. All right. All right, look. He's not looking. The coast is clear. Be honest. It does burn you a little that he's got a client already, doesn't it?
It infuriates me.
You see, that's what I'm talking. Come here. Come bluff me.
Let it go. I was perfectly civil. You were violating a restraining order. Don't glare at me. How long is this supposed to go on? Me doing the right thing and getting excoriated for it? Well, let me put it to you this way. You're not in jail. And just how precisely is this restraining order going to work when Jessica and I are on opposite sides of the same case? Or sharing the elevator in the sheriff's office? Or standing right next to each other at the bench? The problem's not the restraining order, Marshall. The problem is you. Until you figure out what you feel about this woman, every little thing is going to drive you crazy. How am I supposed to figure out how I feel without access, huh? You tell me that.
Hello, gentlemen. What's to celebrate?
Success. And more of it.
Okay.
How are you, Craig? You know Herbert Newman?
Yeah, by reputation, Craig Montgomery.
Yeah, his name's familiar.
Yeah, Herbert, if you don't mind, can I have a word with your colleague?
Of course. You know where to reach me, Marshal? So, what's the problem?
I need to hire you again.
What for?
My wife is about to be charged with murder.
Katie, the idea of posting flyers is to put them where people are going to see them. Well, you're in the middle of nowhere.
For your information, this is where every high school kid comes to party on the weekends.
What normal guy's going to bring his girlfriend out here? It's ridiculous.
Oh, how soon they forget.
Oh, are you saying I'm not cool? Is that what it is?
Now, it's just that you have a house and a car. You don't need to come out into the middle of a woods to kiss a girl. You just go to Al's diner. What is it?
There's something over there.
What kind of something?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Digging it up. Hold that flashlight, please.
Animals live in the woods, you know? Animals that come out of little holes in the ground. Ah, what, if you just got bit by a snake, I'm not sucking out the venom.
Give me that flashlight.
What is it?
It's a body.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
It's a body, all right.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, my God.
Jack, oh, my God! No! How much does he want? I'll get the money.
I can't let you do that.
I can't let you die.
Has Rosanna been formally charged?
Not with murder, not yet. The evidence is circumstantial. There's a scarf, a drop of blood.
Forensics?
There's no body. But try telling that to Jack Snyder.
And the alleged victim?
His wife, who ran out on him. Now he's accusing my wife of murder. So will you take the case?
You may tell your wife I'll meet her at the courthouse.
Ah. Looks like Marshall's got himself a new client. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's get out of here.
Come on. Craig Montgomery never would have hired you, not after you prosecuted him for assault.
I know, and I lost the case, so...
Hey, look, you are going to ride your career right back to the top where you belong when you are ready.
That is why I love you, Dr. Harris.
See, look at that beauty and brain.
Well, yeah.
I've got people looking for her, Marshal. She'll show up. It's just a matter of time. Women only stay mad so long.
He threatened you and Lucinda. The only way I can keep you safe is if I leave town.
So he wants money? I mean, you're broke. He's not going to get anything from you, and everybody in this town doesn't trust you anymore, so he doesn't... I don't understand what this has to do with Lucinda or me.
He wanted me to con you because he knows we're close. He knows you're connected to Lucinda. That's what
he wants Lucinda's money.
And if I don't get it, he's coming after you, and I'm not letting that happen. Yes.
We gotta call the cops.
No, we're not calling the cops because the cops can't do anything.
Why not?
Because then he's going to come after both of us. Listen to me. Our only play here is if I leave town.
So you just run from him for the rest of your life?
Better than losing my life. I've done a lot of bad things to a lot of good people, you know? And if the only cost is me having to look over my shoulder now and then, well...
It costs you me. And Lily, and John Dixon, and all the people that care about you. Come on. No. We gotta fight this. We do.
We don't fight guys like this.
So what are you gonna do? You just gonna give up? Paul is dead. And now you telling me that your life isn't worth anything? I cannot accept that. I'm sorry.
It's not up to you to accept it. That's the way it's gotta be. If I can protect you, that's a good thing, isn't it? That's a start. That's for me, and I need that. I'm saying goodbye to you right now. I'm going back to my hotel room. I'm packing up my bags, and I'm gonna disappear, and Spangler is gonna be looking for me. You and Lucinda will be safe.
What if he catches you?
He's not gonna get
Oh, come on, don't treat me like a child. I know what it's about, being into a loan shark. I know.
Then you know what happens if he catches me.
You're dead.
It's not Carly.
If it is Carly, it's a baby, too.
It's not Carly or the baby. Even if it is, it's not your fault.
She's pregnant. Her marriage is busted up. She has no place to stay. That's not my fault.
She didn't have to sleep with you. And as for her marriage, she and Jack were getting back together. And she had plenty of places to stay, including Emily's, which is where she was staying when she disappeared. So if by some bizarre chance this is Carly, which it's not because Rosanna could not come out here and bury her by herself, it's still not your fault, Mike.
I just thought we had another chance, you know? And, having a child. If it was mine. Katie, I made her a promise. The baby, that I would always take care of her.
And you will. They're here.
You guys calling a report on a dead body?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, let's rope it off. It looks like we gotta do some digging. Be careful, pile your dirt. Forensics will have to go through it.
It's a body, all right.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh my God. Jack! Oh my God! No! Don't, Jack! You're destroying evidence. Jack, it's not gonna change anything.
I have to know, Margot. I have to know if it's her.
You're gonna know in an hour when the medical examiner opens the package.
Margot.
If Rosanna did this, the case gets thrown out because you damaged evidence. All right, guys, let's get the package in the ambulance.
I'll make sure the body gets to the coroner's office, okay?
Yeah, I'll call Evelyn's office and I'll tell her that there's been a break in the case. And Jack, I'll see you back at the station. Okay. So, what were you guys doing out here?
We were just posting flyers looking for Carly. Oh, God, Margot, I hope we didn't just find her.
Look, Jack's taking body to the morgue, and I'm gonna go with him.
I'll go with you.
I just have to know. You don't have to do that.
I know. It's okay.
Emma?
Hey.
Anybody call?
No, not yet.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I delivered these here flyers just about everyone I know in Luther's Corners, so
Thank you very much.
don't you worry. I know that Carly is all right. There's no way that Rosanna could have harmed her.
No, of course she couldn't.
Hello, anyone home?
Hi, sweeties. Yeah, what a surprise, Aaron.
Hi, Mr. Montgomery. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, my angel.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, Emma.
Hello. You want to put on the tea kettle? You guys could have some tea.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Aaron and I went down to the station to visit Rosanna, but they wouldn't let us see her.
Oh, well, Jack is keeping her under wraps until her bail hearing.
Yeah, but you found her a lawyer, right?
Yeah. Marshall Travers.
Is it Marshall Travers, the guy who assaulted Bonnie's mom?
Yeah. Yeah, it was all over the papers. Daddy, he's a rapist. Rosanna's never gonna let him defend her.
No, I won't let it happen. I will not let anybody hurt you.
If I don't leave town, we're both dead. You understand? And I'm not gonna let that happen. Goodbye.
No, come on.
Well, if
no.
I can't come up with the money he wants, how am I gonna keep you safe?
I gotta leave.
How much does he want? I'll get the money. I'll get it.
No.
I'll go to Miss Walsh. She'll give me the money.
I can't let you do that.
I can't let you die. So how much does Spangler want?
That guy lay a finger on you.
Okay.
You sure about that?
The only thing that matters is that I kept you from being killed.
He'll tell you one thing, you'll pay him off, and he wants more. There's no end to it. I'm not letting you get involved.
I'm already involved, Dusty. Look, I'm just gonna call Lucinda. She gives me a line of credit. I'm gonna get the money. Just please don't tell me that you're leaving. Don't you dare, Rose. Don't you give that lying con man a dime.
This week,
Damn it! Damn it!
Drusilla is wheeling
This is no time for drama. We need to make a move.
and dealing her way
She's either insane or totally dishonest.
out of a job
Surely you're not suggesting we fired Drusilla.
The hell I'm not.
and right into the hot seat.
If she ever walks in here again, I will have her thrown out on the street.
Only on The Young and the Restless.
Jack almost lost it on the scene.
Oh, I can only imagine. I mean, if it does turn out to be his wife. Hey, Margot, have you talked to Jessica today?
No, why?
Well, she wants to come back to the DA's office, and I had to tell her no. You know, with the trial and...
You know, you don't have to explain it to me.
Well, can you just please let her know that it's nothing personal? I mean, she's a terrific lawyer who can set up private practice, you know.
Have they ID'd the body yet?
The medical examiner just got the package, so not yet. Jack, how's it going?
Emmy's ready to proceed when we are. Evelyn, you want to come with us just in case, if this is Carly, you could amend the charges and we can bring Rosanna in for arraignment?
Okay.
Look, I'd like to be there.
Oh, come on.
Jack, as the probable father of Carly's child, he has every right.
Whatever.
Margot, you coming?
I'll meet you guys down there in a little bit.
How about I meet you at Alice a little bit later?
How about I don't let you go through this alone?
So, let me see, I'll get online or call a travel agent, see what I can find.
I don't know.
Well, look, you need a break, you know, change the scene, help you get your perspective back.
Okay, fine.
Great. So I'll see what I can find in the islands, unless you'd prefer a big city. We could go to Barcelona or Paris.
Whatever you want to do is fine.
Hey, come on, Jess, look. You gotta remember that you've been through a lot. With the trial, the surgery, the aftershocks to your reputation. A little depression's normal. It's gonna take some time, but it doesn't change who you are. You are just as smart, just as talented, just as beautiful as you ever were. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on vacation When we come back, you're gonna hang up your shingle and you're gonna get a client. And then you're gonna get another client. And then you're gonna get another client. Pretty soon you're gonna be so busy that we're gonna need to take another vacation.
Jessica Griffin.
Are you still looking for a client?
Are you serious?
We're holding Rosanna Cabot. Jack is scared to death that she's murdered his missing wife.
Well, have they found a body?
Not yet, but Rosanna is being arraigned for assault and battery, so she's gonna need representation. So you up for it?
What, are you kidding? Absolutely.
What's going on?
Tell Rosanna that I'll meet her at the courthouse, okay? And thanks, Margot. I got a client. I got an honest-to-goodness client. Oh, this is great.
Sweetness, lots of people get accused of lots of things, even me.
You were never accused of being a rapist, Daddy.
He was never convicted. In the eyes of the law...
I don't care about the eyes of the law. Rosanna's not going to want anything to do with him. And stop looking at Aaron. He didn't do anything.
Marshall Travers, whatever his shortcomings, is a very thorough lawyer. He will get Rosanna out, and that's all I care about.
Look, I'm just warning you. You show up in the courtroom with a rapist, Rosanna's never going to forgive you.
I'll get it.
Luce, let's get out of here.
Lucy?
Daddy, you know how I feel. I don't want to fight with you.
See you later, Grandma.
Love you.
Just trying to keep my wife out of prison. Is that so horrible?
One lump, Craig, or two?
Had enough lumps for today. Thank you.
He did the same thing to me, Rose. Got me to care about him, want him. And then he came to me with that same story about the thugs wanting to kill him unless he paid them the money he owed them. So I paid them. And you have no idea how much that cost me. And now he's doing the exact same thing to you.
It's not like that.
No? Really? Did he come to you all banged up but really couldn't tell you why? Yeah. Did you meet his partners? Because let me tell you something, they are scary. I watched them slice his face, which is right about the time I told him that I would do anything. I would do whatever it took to keep him alive. And now he's doing the same thing. He's pulling the same thing on yet another stupid woman. But let me tell you something, Rose, you are not stupid. And you are not gonna pay him. You are gonna kick this joker out of your life.
Postmortem. Unknown John or Jane Doe. Disinterred May 30th, 2003, approximately 8 p.m. The body appears to be shrouded in blue plastic garbage bags and bound with duct tape. I will now remove the shroud.
Next week on As the World Turns.